Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to AKTF News. Hey guys, so I'm in Seoul right now. I've been in Seoul for about 3 weeks, kicking it real hard. It's been amazing. This city is, life-changing. Right now I'm sitting in my dorm at the beautiful and awesome Yonsei University and having a great time overall. As a K-pop fan, being in Seoul is kind of like a different level of awesome because you realize how big the K-pop culture is and how proud of it they are here. So you see it everywhere. If you have any questions about Seoul-related stuff, I've been taking down notes and putting stuff in a blog a little bit. But I plan on making videos about my journey to Seoul when I get back because I'm just so busy all the time, every day. Always something to do. Gotta keep busy. But I figured because some news that's kind of been like a little bit like what has come out recently, I decided like this is a moment for me in Seoul to make a video about it. So let's just start. So for those of you that aren't aware, let me context the situation a little bit. JYJ, in what I think is a genius stroke, were chosen to be the ambassadors for Jeju Island being a part of the New World 7 Wonders. It's this basically this campaign that's been put on for the island to make it one of the new 7 wonders of the world. And JYJ were chosen as its ambassadors. They made some videos for Jeju. They were featured very prominently on the website. They've done great promoting through us. So yeah, they've been doing a really good job. And on the 20th, JYJ were supposed to be airing on this Jeju special, about the campaign, singing, and later being officially appointed the ambassadors for Jeju, right? Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Here's the problem. A couple of days ago, not a couple, like 1 or 2 days ago, it came out that KBS apparently canceled JYJ's appearance on the program. People are like, what? Then they cited, some sources have cited backdoor pressure. So we kind of knew where it was coming from. At some points, it just feels like the whole industry is against JYJ. But in the back of our mind, JYJ fans, we always kind of think it's SM. And that made me upset, and I was waiting for an explanation because that's just what we have to do sometimes. But what really threw me over the edge, got me upset, and made me want to make this video was when it became really obvious. And it became obvious when KBS, the channel that's putting on the special, aired a commercial saying that Girls' Generation and FX would be at the event, like sponsored, singing it. Yeah, this was JYJ's event that they were kicked out of, and now 2 SM girl groups are promoting there instead. It's a little too obvious. So it appears that SM has legit just physically taken something away from JYJ that they've worked really hard to campaign for. Now, stuff getting taken away from JYJ isn't news, but I think something so blatant, and the fact that this was one of the few opportunities that JYJ publicly has really gotten as a group together to be a part of, to take that away from the fans who had already bought tickets, overseas fans bought tickets too, it's just too much. So I think that the two things that I really want to say in this video, while I'm in Seoul, one is that KBS can really go F itself, really. Like, it's what they've done to JYJ and JYJ's fans. It's just not cool, man. So yeah, even though I'm smiling, I'm real upset at KBS right now. They praise themselves for being good to their foreign fans, but let me tell you, they're not. the fans that they show on Music Bank and stuff, those are fans of the K-pop groups, not necessarily KBS, and they want to get on TV, so of course they're gonna act like they like KBS, but they really just like the K-pop groups. And let me tell you, if you want to visit Seoul, for me personally and for other people here, Music Bank is one of the hardest shows to get into as a foreigner. Like, you have to call a number at the end of the show, and if you speak English, they just like hang up. But other music shows, like, they're really welcoming to foreign fans, and sometimes they'll like let you get in the front. I don't know, but KBS was terrible. So yeah, don't like KBS. But the second thing is, that I want to kind of bring home is oftentimes JYJ fans are just like JYJ. JYJ, they're amazing at what they do, talented, very humble, but they're very nice, and sometimes too nice. And even though no one's going to really know the full backstory of what's going on behind the scenes, like what CJS is doing, probably nothing. I don't really like CJS, and I don't really think that they're that good of a company. And they don't have any influence or leverage, so they're probably just getting kicked around. But I'm sure there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. But, JYJ, they don't really fight, the system. Their motto is basically to whatever they can do, they will do, and they'll do it to the best of their ability. And that's great for them. But as us fans, like JYJ fans especially, I think it's time for us to draw the line in the sand and be, aggressive. And I don't mean like go crazy. Like don't be like the fringe lunatics of K-pop fandom where like they death threats and stuff. But I mean like sending like what you feel to KBS, their Twitter or their Facebook pages. Like that. I feel like we should do that more because we don't do that enough. Like if I have something that and trust me, I'm gonna be tweeting. I'm gonna say something. If you see someone else that says something good, retweet it about KBS. Like they should know that the fans, even international fans, but even here in Korea, so many people here that just walk around Yonsei that I've just talked to about it, they're upset too. And my friends that live here now, they got upset about it. And these people are not even necessarily JYJ fans. So if they feel the international pressure too, bring the heat. Tell them what's up. That JYJ fans are here to stay, and this unfairness, is going to be remembered. But we can do this, and JYJ is going to be amazing and do well no matter what with their careers, as they've already shown us they can. So it's just us, just supporting them even more, and we can do it. So that's all for that little news bit. If you have any questions about Seoul too, hit me up, email, Twitter, whatever. I'll try to get back to you, especially if they're like good questions or like specific questions. I love specific questions. Always keep the faith, and keep in touch. Love you guys. So peace.